everybody, welcome back. This is Miss Faye, and this is my world. Today's topic is, why is it so hard to find good friends? Good quality friends. Why is it so hard? Before we get started, I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to all the new viewers, the new subscribers, and welcome to you who have been with me from the beginning. I really appreciate you. Now, to get us started, I did pull a short video. Let's watch this video, and then we have a letter. Then we're going to read the letter and dive into this topic. Why is it so hard to find good quality friends? Here we go.
Why is it so hard in middle age to find quality friendships? To find women that we want to do life with? I think there's one overarching reason why this is so for many women, and I hope it sheds some light on this subject for you. See, when we were younger, it was so much easier to make friends because we went into friendships with blank slates. And what I mean by that is we didn't have a ton of life experience behind us to know the things that were the most important to us to find in friendships. What I'm speaking about are our core values, our values around health, wellness, money, parenting, social values. The truth is that most of us women want to be with like-minded women, people who share our beliefs and our core values. Even though we might not consciously know what our values are or know if a person shares them or not, most of us know that it's not worth the time to invest in friendships that can only get to a certain place of depth because we're lacking that shared common value piece.
Okay, you hear what she said? Let's dive into this letter. She's writing to ask if I have any advice on how to make friends for someone who is in their 30s, who is mother and wife. Okay, I suppose to be more specific, my question is, how do women find and pick good quality friends who are preferably women? Where do we typically find them? From your experience, and what traits and qualities should we look for? Or to avoid wolves in sheep's clothing? I guess you want to avoid women who would come in and take advantage of you. Okay. All right, let's look at this. When you are considering choosing a friend, first of all, you want somebody who speaks your language. Somebody who's on the same page that you're on. Somebody that you can talk to and they understand exactly what you're talking about. Okay? You want somebody who is supportive. Somebody who can make you laugh. Somebody you can have fun with. You see, a good quality friend is a friend who loves you. You see, they are loyal to you. They are supportive to you. And in turn, you got to be, if you want a good quality friend, then that's what you have to be. If you attract what you are. So if you are not a good friend to anybody, and you don't know how to be a good friend, well then you're going to attract a person to you with the same energy. All right, people, remember, it's all about you. So you want a friend like you. Here are some of the reasons why it's hard to find a quality friend. Lack of time. Adults, have demanding schedules. They don't really have a lot of time to hang out with a friend. They really don't. And you say a wife and mother, that's a full-time 24-hour job. When do you have time to hang out with any friends? Okay? You can chat on the phone, maybe see them once in a while, but when you have a family, your family is your top priority. Okay? Not finding friends should not be your priority. Okay? Fear of rejection is another reason why it's hard to find friends. Adults may be more aware of the risk of being hurt. So they're cautious in making friends. And that's a good thing. Take your time making friends, just like you would take your time dating somebody. It's the same process, because this friend, you bring this friend close to you, which means you want somebody that is going to add to you, not take away from you. Okay? Adults may be more aware of other risks, like being judged, rejected, or they may have experienced previous breaches of trust. So they don't trust anybody. Okay? And that's a lot of people. You can't trust everybody you run up on. Somebody that tries to get close to you, you take your time. Okay? Social anxiety. Social anxiety disorder can make it more difficult to make friends. Social anxiety. Some people are introverts, so it may be difficult for them to just, to make friends, because they're not extrovert. So they don't just walk up to people and just start making friends. Okay? But they could be very friendly inside and would love to have a friend. Introversion. Introverts may prefer solitude. That's true. That's true. I'm sort of an introverted person, and I do enjoy my solitude. I really do. I don't feel like I don't have a need for friends. I guess maybe I'm past that, but during my lifetime, I did have friends, and they all stabbed me in the back. So I don't look for friends anymore. Okay? Establish groups. When leaving school and moving to a new city, it can be difficult to meet new people. This is true. Now, here's another thing. People are engaged in these cliques, these groups of friends, okay? And it would be difficult for you to position yourself in one of these groups. Now, I say that because I remember when I was working on the job, I thought that I would like to, get close to the girls. They go out on the weekend together, things like that. Tried to get close to them. So I would find out where they were going, and, they would tell me, and then I would show up there and try to mingle in with them. But I was always an outsider. They never embraced me and said, okay, come on in, and tried to be friendly to me or anything. They treated me as an outsider, because they already had that cliquish group. They weren't looking for any new recruits. Okay? So that's another reason why it might be difficult for you to find a friend. Maintaining friendships. Deep, meaningful friendships require time, energy, and effort. Now, see, this is what I was saying. If you are a mother and a wife, when do you have time for all this? When do you have time for maintaining a friendship? Unless your friend is like you, on the same page, a wife and a mother, and you, whenever you have a little spare time, you walk the kids to the park or whatever, then you're friends. Okay, you weave it into your daily life, your friendship, but you must be on the same page. It wouldn't work if she's a single woman and you're a mother with kids. You can't hang out with a single woman. She's going to go out trying to find a partner. And you already have one. You understand? You're not on the same page. Okay? Now, what about honesty? It can be risky to be honest with a friend, and you may need to choose between being amenable and giving a friend the honesty you think the relationship needs. Honesty. Honesty can break a friendship up, because it's the type of friendship that you have. Some friends can take honesty little bit at a time. Don't just be blatant with it, but you can feed them a little honesty at a time just to see how they take it. All right? Or maybe you can't take honesty. You can't take You know, some friends, they believe being honest is being critical. And that's that's not it. It must be a balance. If your friend says something critical to you, then they need to balance it out with something wonderful to you. Okay? Something that's pleasing. They can't always be critical. And then when you do something wonderful, then they don't say anything. That's not a friend. That's not a friend at all, because that friend is just criticizing you, probably jealous of you or whatever. So you don't want to be around a person like that. You want to be around a person who's supportive, okay? Who knows you and would not do anything to hurt your feelings, even when they are critical. There's a point to it, okay? There's a learning lesson in it, and they make that clear. They don't just criticize you and leave you hanging like that, okay? A friend will not pick arguments with you, okay? That's not a true friend. And a quality friend will not stab you in the back. Now, I'll tell you the two friends that I had, and one of them I considered as my best friend growing up. And I talked about this before because I'll never forget it. That we were together for years being good friends. I would, go to her house and, just be together. And we went to the same school, I think, at one time. But we did belong to the same church. Okay, so we were pretty good friends. But she had this young man that she liked, and I had another young man that I liked, and these two boys were friends together. Not close friends, but friends. Okay. Now what happened is when I moved away from the area, she dated my boyfriend. That did it for me, because for me, loyalty is the most important thing. Okay? Don't date somebody I dated. Date the one that you wanted. Okay? Well, that showed right there to me that she wanted my date the whole time. Because as soon as I left town, she went after him. She did not pursue the guy that she wanted, but she wanted what I had. You don't need a friend like that. And there are a lot of women who would do that, because women tend to be very competitive, especially when it comes to men. They act like there's such a lack of them. If you have a man that you really care for and you are happy with him, and she sees that you're happy with them, but for some reason, she wants him. She doesn't want to wait and try to attract someone into her life that makes her feel happy. She wants him. Okay? And there's a lot of girlfriends out there that would do that to you. That's another reason why it's hard to find good, quality, honest, loyal, supportive girlfriends. Girls can be jealous of you for a number of reasons, and they won't tell you, but they'll show you that they're jealous, and they'll gossip about you. You don't want a friend like that. You want a friend who will stand with you strong and be with you through thick and thin. Now, again, if you are married with a family, it's very difficult to have a girlfriend outside of your marriage, because a lot of times men don't want you to have any girlfriends. They don't want you to spend any other time outside of them. Okay, it's a lot of men like that. So it will make you hard to keep a friend, even if you found a friend. If your husband is in disagreement or your partner is in disagreement of it, and a lot of men are, okay? There are men out here who will try to sleep with your girlfriend right behind your back, and your girlfriend vice versa. That makes it difficult to be able to trust another woman around your man. It's just better if your girlfriend is like you. You understand the same things. You enjoy the same things. You really have a lot in common. You like to have fun together. And you are supportive of each other. And the friendship can build on that. It is hard trying to find quality friends if you are a mother and a wife. Okay? For a number of reasons. Time. When do you have the time to put into a friendship when you have a family that should be your top priority? I hope that you understand the message today, and I really hope that it helps someone. Now, those of you who may have a question that you'd like for me to answer, my email address is in the description. And if you're looking for today's affirmation, the link is also in the description. Now, I wanted to say something about your affirmations. Remember now, affirmations are something that need to be repeated over and over and over again, because these affirmations will eventually change your subconscious mind through repeat it over and over again, putting positive energy into your life. That's what the affirmation is about. And you would be good to keep it up every day. Say an affirmation. It really makes you stronger. And if you're interested in these caps, they are available in my online store, and you'll find the link in the description. I want to thank you so much for supporting this channel. Thank you for your comments and your letters. And a very special thank you to those that leave a donation. I really appreciate all of you. I wish you all the very best. And I really hope to see you next time.